Philip, I suppose no big surprise that from Ebrahim Raisi, a hardline leader of Iran, that this was a rather anti-American, anti-Western speech.
Well, lots of criticism in there of the United States, particularly of the former President Donald Trump, describing the American government as the new face of criminal behavior in the face of humanity, blaming the US for admitting that it was a creator of ISIS, and saying that the Islamic Republic of Iran put an end to ISIS and to Daesh. Also tough words for the Israeli government just there, saying that a new order will be created from Lebanon to the Palestinian territories, and saying that the Israelis were keeping the biggest prison in the world under their control in Gaza, and calling for comprehensive referendum to put an end to the Israeli occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. And also hard words for Canada, where he said that there was double standards in the world from several countries. Canada, where they said they discovered bodies of children, once again saying the Palestinians needed the right to freedom, and the US, which was a country that would lock children up in cages when they came there to seek asylum. And quite a defiant message also saying that Iran would resist all types of oppression and would fight for progress. They're a strong country despite sanctions, and blaming the West and the United States in particular for sanctions that he said were against a defenseless nation.
Now, he is still speaking, Ebrahim Raisi, but during the bulk of his speech so far, there was no mention at all of the war in Ukraine, which we had expected to be the key issue during these addresses this week at the UN, and no mention either of the major protests that are rocking his country, Iran, right now.
Well, I think as far as the major protests over the hijab in Iran and the fact that there was a death of a woman who was arrested by the police, which is there to make sure that people are correctly dressed in the street, has caused all these widespread demonstrations by women burning their hijabs in public in Iran. I think that he is probably avoiding talking about that because for the Iranian president, that's a domestic issue. It's not a world issue, and that's something that they will be sorting out at home in Iran and should not be discussed in front of the United Nations. It's not an issue of world importance. And as far as the war in Ukraine is concerned, well, there were allusions in that speech to war several times. He said that war is not the solution to crises and that Iran was willing to solve crises, to move in, wanting all the world to be based on equality between nations and not some nations trying to take control of others. So harsh words also over the stand down by the United States over the Iranian nuclear deal under Donald Trump, and the ensuing sanctions that have been imposed on the country. So a defiant speech, but I don't think anything that we would not expect from the Iranian president.
Philip Turle, thanks very much indeed for your analysis.